All right. And look who is back in the building. Wait, let me let everybody know we on. Hold on. And that and that we was late because of Adib.
Oh, why you gotta put it on me?
All right, so welcome to my Team Supreme Stay Clean, the show. Get it right. The show. We are back once again. And we're having a good time today. I feel like I have to the damn it, I can never get this right. So to the left of me, that is the legendary Adib Salim. That need a statue, and he needs a statue, a party man statue of him. Just I don't know how would your statue look like, Deeb?
For sure,
What would
take
you?
a shot. For sure.
Oh, Patron. Yeah, for sure, taking a shot. Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, yeah. And then to the
With a blowtorch in the other hand.
oh, he said a blowtorch. Yes, a shot and a fucking blowtorch, like just ready to burn stuff down. Oh, he got his wine. Oh, I feel like I need some
Yeah,
wine.
you see how this came in?
Oh man. And then to the right of me, I have the OG, the most consistent,
The most.
the inventor of Shane's True Hollywood Stories. Shane. Shane Mooney, everyone. The inventor of Shane's True Hollywood Stories, man. And we would just want to say thank y'all for tuning into our first episode. It was really fun. Hopefully we can make this just as fun. And if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. We're going to try and get to as many as we can in the chat. So with that said, today we just want to talk about the rise of what I think one of the clubs that Supreme Team is known for, which is the rise of Supper Club. So Supper Club was a club on a Tuesday that had a guaranteed 1,000 people for at least 3 or 4 years for its 3 or 4 year run. First of all, how do you even come to a point where you can have 1,000 people at a club on a Tuesday in Hollywood? Like Shane, how did it even grow to get to that point?
Wow, I think it was a couple of weeks, right? It took a couple of weeks.
A couple of weeks? Like, is that even normal?
No, it's not normal. But I think it was the club, and I think it was the layout. I think Supper Club was one of the best layouts in Los Angeles
Facts.
as far as the club goes.
And to people who hadn't been to Supper Club, what was the layout like, and what made it so different?
People coming from the ceiling. The girls coming from the ceiling with the bottles.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And dropping down. So I think that, and then the club being all white and how big it was, the setup, the movie screens on each side, the sound system.
Yeah.
One of the best clubs and venues in LA.
Yeah. No, that's facts. That's facts. Dee, what do you think contributed to the rise? Besides that, we always know the aesthetics of the club, but the people wise, or how do you?
I would say a collective. A collective of ideas, group of people that can execute, and everyone looking at a purpose. What's the goal in hand? The goal's in hand. Throw the most lit party.
I feel like the roles were so defined at that time. It was like, okay, Adib, you're the quarterback. Shane, you're gonna handle host. Bad, you handle the sound. Just make sure everything's good. Sincere, you just bring the energy. Malcolm, bring the girls. You know what I'm saying? It was just everybody had the unique, defined role.
Everybody did something. Absolutely. Sammy, hold down the door.
Hold down the door. Sammy, hold down the door. Everybody had a distinct purpose.
Right.
Yeah, and that's what it made it run so smooth for it to get to a point where it was just a juggernaut. And why doesn't it happen more often where a club kind of has that run, or why couldn't that run be extended? What do you think happened, or why couldn't it be like a Greystone or like a Live where it's just like it just takes over everything? Why do you think it just had that kind of, I don't know, was it a 4-year run or 4? Why do you think it sparked out?
Yeah.
Or I don't know if it flamed out. Explain to them what happened, Dee.
Oh, it had nothing to do with the party. It was just the venue having issues with the city. You know, to keep a long story short, when you have I don't know, to keep a so you have people who own a building and don't even know what is going on there, like as far as like what generates revenue and what is the biggest party in the city. That kind of tells you like how naive people are owning their own like land. Like they owned it and didn't know the biggest party in the city was going on there. You know, so when they got a phone call from the police saying, "Hey, one of your buildings, there's a lot going on there," they just said, "Okay, we'll just shut it down," not knowing that all this was going on there. So again, that's why I realized it's not actually the venue; it's the people who bring the event there. They just own the space. We created the whole experience. If you think about it, like we brought the whole experience there. We own the space. So, the biggest thing that taught me after that was like, oh, we need to just own our own club.
Facts.
You're just providing the experience of someone else's space. And that's the same thing that Greystone and Endeavor them do. They create the whole experience. They just don't own the space. That's the same thing with Liv and Mike Gardner. He created the whole experience. He just doesn't own the space. So, that's what that taught me more than anything.
Wow. Yeah. So that explains why it doesn't really happen too much in Hollywood or in any city. Why a club doesn't last as long as we think it should last because of the notoriety that goes with it. Yeah. How many times was Supper Club mentioned in a song?
Everybody makes songs about it.
Yeah.
Somebody had a hit called Club Going Up on a Tuesday.
Yeah. Shout out McConan. Club
Gave him a hit.
Yeah, that was definitely about Supper Club. That's crazy. And to that, we talked about kind of big room clubs and small room clubs, and I think Supper Club was like a turning point. People say, people don't dance in clubs anymore, and I think clubs like Supper Club and Greystone were part of.
You never got closed, bro.
Huh? What'd you say?
I thought you said he never got let in the club.
Oh yeah. Sorry, Night Train. Too young. So like we were talking about big room and small room clubs and how, and I think where it started to turn in Hollywood, at least, is like when clubs like Greystone and Supper Club got really popping. It was because more of table service and not really because of dancing. So can you explain how that culture shifted, Shane? Since you've been around, you're the most OG of us. So how would you think it went from dancing into this bottle club culture? Like, how did it get to that point?
Well, I think it's also the atmosphere and what was going on with the club inside itself, as in Supper Club. Like I said before, as in the bottle girls coming from the ceiling. That was shit that nobody's hasn't seen unless you're going out to like Vegas or Miami. Rarely that, and just the way the show was, the way Supper Club did the show, and how they did it, and then
Supper Club had a huge dance floor. Not even, it was more dance floor in there than the tables. I felt like.
Yeah.
But I felt like the people in the dance floor were never dancing. I felt like.
You know what? They weren't. I think they were really trying to look at who was at the tables.
Who's at the tables?
Yeah, who's there?
Yeah. And who's performing?
Let me see who's there.
And who will perform?
Yeah, who performed? And then the people that bought the tables, they wanted to see the girls come from the sky, and they wanted to see everybody see that they were buying the bottles.
But even besides that, before even Supper Club, it started changing. I don't know what, maybe Guys and Dolls, maybe, I don't know, earlier. Even when we was doing industry, it started shifting more towards bottle service.
Right.
And and the club started building that just to cater to bottles. They make all their money from that shit. So, people buying drinks at the bar, you probably get $100 out of each person, but you can get $2,500, $10,000, $20,000 from somebody buying a table. So they just started catering towards bottle service, and that slowly started making the dance floor smaller and smaller to the point where you have Hyde, where there's just no dance floor.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They don't care.
It's
like,
clubs now where it's just it's literally just walkways and tables. Like
Yeah.
there's no room
No.
to like
Yeah.
do anything. It's like, what's the purpose of a bar if you're just gonna have just tables and shit? Like, it's no point, right?
So that kills dancing.
Yeah, it definitely killed dancing. It definitely killed. So the parties that we've been bringing back is stuff like LA Function and Supreme Lounge. So how do you think those kind of are gonna fit in going into this new kind of culture that we talked about last week? How are those things gonna fit in with this new bottle culture that we're I don't know if we're leaving it. We're definitely not leaving it in 2020. I mean 2019. Definitely. But how is it going to correlate? Because obviously we found a new audience, right? You know what I'm saying? Deep.
Absolutely. So it's just you cater to two different crowds. That's all really. Let's keep it that simple. You cater to the festival crowd, and that's where people have the most fun. Because again, people rather be on the dance floor dancing instead of just being at the table looking at each other. It got so boring. It's not even a thing anymore. You know, I've noticed with people don't want sparklers anymore. And it just got kind of played out. You know, so everybody wants to be back with each other and dancing and having a good time. You know, so hopefully we can get back to it.
I mean, is that how? I know that's how we want to party. Is that how the kids are gonna want to party? The 21-year-olds.
Bro, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't know, man. These little new people. I don't know. They a lot of emo, so I don't know. They might want to be to themselves at the table. I don't know. Shane, what do you think?
Nah, you haven't seen. You have to go to a Travis Scott concert.
Oh, they do turn up at a Travis Scott, but that's festival vibes.
They
That's
turn up,
different.
bro.
That's
You're
different from
saying-
the club.
What
That's
do you think,
different from the
Shane?
club.
Yeah, so I told Deep,
Yeah,
it's
that's
different from the club.
At a concert, you know when you're going. That's
Right.
different. Yeah.
Right. So how do you think there just needs to be a balance, Shane, or how do you think we should approach it going into, summer? Because that's probably when we'll get outside.
I think these kids nowadays are too cool to dance to go to the club unless you're throwing. It's how you present the party to them.
Yeah.
I think that's what like how we do LA Function, how we do Supreme Lounge, how we do our R&B night. I think it's when you're going out, like I'm dancing tonight. Like if you're going to hide, like I'm just gonna chill, try to grab a girl, or the girl's like I'm just gonna have my girls and go chill.
You're just gonna create different vibes, is what you're saying.
It's a presentation.
Speaking of which, Supreme Team, these guys just kind of throw stuff at me all the time, like and see what sticks. So you guys put out a flyer, promoted. I don't know what you guys promoted, but it tagged me in, and I'm just like, oh, I guess I'm supposed to be doing this. So what's going on with you guys? Like, what is this you guys got happening, or do you want to talk about it, or what? Is this too free of an environment?
This is too free. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Okay, so I guess follow Supreme Team LA on IG, and do it as well on Twitter. I mean on Twitch, because we're definitely.
I'm gonna tell you, Mike. You gonna be there.
Like Trey said, I want to know. And okay, so I know if Supreme Team is gonna do something, it's gonna be very epic. It's gonna be very positive. It's gonna be very to the rules. It's gonna be
absolutely.
It's gonna be dope. But then we have the other side of that. People who are just doing shit just because they can make a buck and are not doing it safely and are not following any protocols. And we saw in the LA Times, Adib brung this up about a club that was featured in this article, and the city is trying to sue them because they've been having a lot of parties with nobody wearing masks, nobody doing social distancing, nothing. And then a lot of violence has happened, and then it's not good. I'm not going to mention the name unless Adib wants to mention it, but Adib, tell us about the story you saw in the LA Times.
What are we doing? What are we name names? What?
We don't have to name names. I mean, you can look up the LA Times article, but explain to them what happened and what is. How is that different from what you're trying to do or achieve, Deep?
From what we're trying to do, I guess we see. I don't know. You see it. You see it all the time. I mean, you guys look up and you see the flyers, and people are still going to do what they have to do to go out and have a good time and enjoy themselves. Some environments are safe, some environments are not.
We try so hard not to name names, but
it's you know what this remind me of? 2021, and we used to go to like anybody that was throwing parties back then. You knew you knew a chance it was going to be a shooting, and you knew it was a chance the 60s might kill somebody. You knew it was a chance. Like all this was going on, but you still went.
You still went.
You still went. You still went because you want to have a good time.
I tell you, there's an audience for everything. That's what we learned from that article. But if you want to look up underground clubs, LA Times, you'll find it. Speaking of which, speaking of the government getting two things. So they had this thing yesterday where in Congress, the electorals had to finally put in, their votes for a president, and obviously Biden won. Does this now, Shane, put the quell on the whole election thing? Because if you haven't been paying attention, there's been a lot of
but it was already locked up. Like just that saying that, Dum Dum is not going to respect it still. We all know that.
And Dum Dum, you mean is who's that?
Donald Trump. Come on. We all know who Dum Dum is.
And why do you think he still wants to contest an election that has clearly been lost?
Ego.
I would say Donald Trump is an egomaniac for sure. Yeah, Adib, sure. Do you think it's just ego, or do you think it's something else as well? Oh, we might have lost Deeb. Well, we might have lost Deeb. Deeb's on crumbly Wi-Fi tonight, y'all. But I also think it could be ego, and I also think, Shane, I think it's money.
Why do you say that? What do you mean?
Because my guy, Trump, since he's started this whole defense fund thing, he's made, or his super PAC has made,
right,
upwards of $200 million, right? So that's enough money for him to kind of control the party and kind of control his message for an extremely long time. Mm-hmm. So why wouldn't he keep this charade up until he absolutely has to drop it? Until he absolutely has to leave office, right? Because why not?
Right. You're right. No, that's true.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense. That's a good point. Because it was like 190 or 188 million or something. I saw that.
Right. So why wouldn't he keep the charade up? If I'm gonna keep making money, and the PAC says that he can use the money for anything, not just a legal defense fund. So
that's true.
I'm just saying. We're gonna try and get D back on. He's having internet problems, but we'll keep going. So the Electoral College, Shane.
He's a businessman too. That's what you gotta remember that.
Well, he is a businessman. That's for sure. Electoral College. Do we really need an Electoral College? Like, do we have an Electoral College for anything else besides the presidency? No.
I think that's all cap. That's all cap.
It's all cap. Why?
I just don't believe it. I mean, bro, I don't want to. It's like political. I'm gonna let you explain because you agree with me.
No. The Electoral College is a process that allows states to have electoral votes depending on their population, right? Mm-hmm. It gives them kind of more importance in the whole political process, supposedly. Now, keep in mind, the Electoral College was brought in at the beginning of America, right? So it was brought to kind of even out the northern and the southern, right?
Yep.
So this is a a process from 200-300 years ago, right? So hey Mish, so a lot of things have changed since then, and a lot of rules and laws have changed. Why not this one? Like, why are we still not using the popular vote to vote in or out the president. It doesn't make sense. We don't use this for anything else. Why for the
But
presidency?
it's been like this forever, right?
It's been like this since 1776.
17, yeah, I think that's.
There have been no amendments for this.
Hey, it's self-explanatory right there, Pat.
I'm just saying, just let the people know that, you know, it's some bullshit. Like, call out bullshit when you see it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
And they know what
My
people
team-
doesn't know.
Right. My team supreme, stay clean. It's there for a reason, and we all know the reason, but we just haven't, for some reason, we haven't come together on it, and it's weird. But that, I'm up on my soapbox. I'm sorry. We'll take it back. My team supreme, stay clean. We're waiting for Adib to come back, but we're just gonna keep going. Vaccine is out, Shane, and you're still not taking it.
I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it. No, I'm not fucking with it. I'm gonna wait.
Shane,
I'm gonna wait and see what's up. I'm gonna wait and see what's up.
what do you mean you're gonna wait and see what's up?
I just want to see him play. I have no right to wait, nigga. I want to see what's up. I want to just, I'm gonna chill and wait.
Well, explain yourself. What are you trying to wait and
Well,
see?
everybody, they're taking me, right? So I want to just see what happens. That's all.
We have
Yes.
Adib back. You
Yes.
want to wait and see what happens to who?
To everyone, they're taking it.
Okay, are you waiting for people to drop dead and die or
No, I
something?
want to see
Or-
what happens. No,
so you can say, ha ha ha, I told y'all don't take that shit.
Hey, basically,
Who says? No shade, no. Absolutely not.
Are you
No.
taking it back?
Yes. Why wouldn't I take it?
That
Doesn't make sense.
Huh?
No, I wouldn't
That's
say I
gonna
take
take
it. No, Deep. All right, Deep. Stop it before your Wi-Fi crumbles again, okay? Please. All right. I didn't say I would take it 10 times, but this has been medically researched, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and people want to say to me, people like Deep, want to say to me, well, how did they come up with the vaccine in just under a year when it took all the other vaccines 3 years? I was like, because we're in fucking 2020 and we're not in fucking the 1950s anymore. Like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, the last vaccine we had to do was, I don't know, I couldn't even tell you, measles. That was like in the 50s, bro. This shit is different now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, y'all gotta.
No, because when we were younger, I remember they saying, "Oh, it takes like about 3 to 5 years for a vaccination." And now,
Shane, that was like 40 years ago, bro.
Hey Shane,
huh?
what's that Public Enemy song called?
Don't trust it.
Oh my god,
Hey,
these
fuck
guys.
Can't trust it. Can't trust it.
We gotta move on. We gotta move
Put
on.
on the drums.
We gotta move on. This is never gonna work. I'm never gonna get these guys to take, unless they have to. And then Adib said he's gonna fake the fucking paperwork. So
Oh, yeah.
even then,
You know the
Even then.
like
I used to do that with bus passes.
Jesus Christ. They think this is like, what was that? When they were giving syphilis to the unfortunately to the black people and they didn't know what it was. I think it's like the Tuskegee, is it the Tuskegee experiment?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the first person in the U.S., the first person that did it in New York was a black person.
So the first person in the UK to do it wasn't black? What does that mean? That means nothing.
I don't know. Some sign. I don't know. Maybe it's my dad talking to me.
It's
I
been
don't
all
know.
black.
It's definitely your dad talking to you. If you
Some
don't know
weird-
who Shane's dad is, he's like he's like
I'm
Paul
not-
Mooney is like, he's
I'm-
not about that shit. He's not
Yeah.
about that. He's like, what? A black person took it first?
Yeah.
Oh, nigga, hell no. I'm not
Yeah,
taking that shit.
yeah.
That's how your dad would be.
First person was a black person to take it. Took it.
He'd be like, oh hell no, I ain't taking that shit. That's your dad. That's your dad.
Oh, no, he's
But we
definitely-
love your dad. He's for the culture. I would take it though. Fuck it. Just to show y'all
Enjoy.
that I ain't gonna drop dead.
Like bag gonna disappear one night, DJ, and just leave.
Oh
Just-
man,
just
come
disappear.
on, guys. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Like Endgame. and shit.
Y'all ridiculous, man. All right, so the holidays are coming up, and
Wait, someone in the chat said a black woman was the main person that came up with the vaccine.
she was. Yep, that's facts.
Damn, that's
That's
cold.
facts.
Yeah.
Who trusts black women though?
And another woman who was an immigrant came up with a way to research it quicker using your mRNA. Yeah. So women, give it up for the women. Or in your two cases, nah, you're not gonna give it up because you're not taking that shit. So, hello everyone in the chat. So it's the holidays coming up. Do you realize that it's 9 days till Christmas?
Wow.
9 days.
It doesn't even seem real.
It doesn't even seem real. But so Shane, what's the best gift you ever got a girl that you were involved with?
Ooh.
What's the best gift?
Why was she like that? That wasn't going to be honest.
What'd you say? What?
Oh man.
You don't want to be put on the spot today? I'm sorry.
Like, damn.
I thought this is what this show was all about. Put people on the spot.
Bro, you said that's cool. The best thing I really got for someone, bro?
Yeah.
I think it was a whip.
Damn. Okay.
Bro, you should have saved that for Shane's True Hollywood Stories, bro. God damn. Ladies, you know who to forward the DMs to? That is Shane's Supreme Team. God damn. And how much was the whip, Shane?
Oh, come on, man. Let's get on.
You go.
All right, Adib, I mean, nothing's going to... I can't even say nothing compared to that. But, Adib?
I'm next. Let's see. All right. I'm more thoughtful.
I mean, yeah, clearly. Clearly, I would have gave out, maybe $2,000 worth of Uber credits. I don't know.
I can show you, and a laptop, and a plant.
Yo, let's talk about plants, though. All right, like seriously, if I give you a plant, right, and you let that shit die, that tells me a lot about our relationship, does it not?
You serious about this plant?
If I give you a plant and you let the shit die, does that or does that not tell me about our relationship?
That's funny.
All right, maybe I'm alone on that. Oh, you got it's true.
I'm from Africa. Nah. So Lindsay's one of Lindsay's favorite singers is Teacher Moses.
Ah,
yeah.
Oh, Lindsay is who? You got to explain who Lindsay is. Yes, some people don't know that in the chat.
Oh yeah, that's my wife.
Yes,
years. So
Adib is happily a married man.
So one of her favorite singers is Teacher Moses, and it was her birthday. Had all her family, everybody come. It was at the club, so she thought it was just like celebrating at the club. And then surprise performance, I had Teacher come out of nowhere and just started performing. And she was just like,
"Wait, I don't remember that party."
You wasn't DJing.
I was about to say, damn, this sounds like a dope ass party. I wasn't DJing that shit.
It was at Las Palmas, Shane. It was at Las Palmas, and Mike Smooth was the DJ.
Oh, wow. Shit. Shout out Mike Smooth, man.
That's when we were doing that. I don't know what night we were doing there. Was it a Saturday?
That had to be like a Friday or something.
Or Friday?
Might have been Saturday.
Yeah, but I did that there. So it's about thoughtful. I like to be thoughtful. It just means more. Anybody could buy a car.
Oh shit!
Like get off the ribs.
Oh shit! All this to say is that we want everybody out there to be thoughtful, like Adib. And if you got the money, be like Shane. Fuck it.
There you go. Best of both worlds. What about you, Dad? You didn't say what you'll do.
Oh, I took someone on vacation.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Vacation bad? Fly him out, or y'all went together?
No, we definitely went together. What? She wasn't enjoying the spoils alone. That's fucked up. Hell no. Nah. Okay. Let's get off that. Whip Shane. Wow.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
What's like your best gift that you ever got from your girl?
Ooh. Oh, man, that's a tough one. If I can't remember, it probably wasn't that great.
None of your relationships ever?
Huh?
Any of your relationships?
Great. I mean, girls always think because always getting Apple stuff or DJ stuff, they always get me stuff involved with that. So I mean, any gift like that, I'm like, thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what gets better than that, but thoughtful. I don't remember anything like that.
Okay.
Not to diss any of my exes. I love y'all.
They never made an impression. None of them ever gave you a plant.
No. None of them ever gave me a plant. Probably because I never even said anything about a plant. So there's that.
Oh, maybe you gotta express yourself more. Hey, there you go.
How about you, Shane? What was the best gift you ever got?
I think it was tickets to when LeBron and Kobe first played against each other.
Oh,
had like 7 row.
Okay.
She got some good shit that night, huh? She did. All right, let's move on.
Car. That's what you got the car.
That's what you got the car.
Yeah.
That was the same girl. Of course. Oh shit. Yeah, she got to get the whip after that. That's crazy.
Damn.
Oh man. All right, so yeah, that's a good segue because we're gonna talk about our dear friend James Harden.
Oh, why you my boy, man?
Now, if you ever been to a Supreme Team event in about the summertime, just about when the Lakers are gonna win the championship, you will notice that there's a flood of basketball players suddenly infiltrating the club, and always leader number one for the past decade. All right, maybe the past 5 or 6 years. We're like, oh hey, that's James Harden right there. Which leads me to believe. Now, I'm not saying we don't love James because we do. He's an LA native.
All the honey buns he gave the little baby.
We love James. Big supporter of what we do, and we appreciate him. But
absolutely,
Adib, does he like embody a championship mindset to you?
What do you mean by championship mindset? Championship mindset or a championship?
I'm just saying, would you see Kobe and LeBron in the club every week?
Well, Kobe, listen, we've done all the parties and know everybody that does a party in LA.
Right.
I've seen Kobe twice at the club. Like, Kobe's never went to clubs out here.
Yeah.
He would think this is his city. He can do whatever he wants.
Whatever he wants.
So, but it's some people that enjoy the clubs. Like, some people.
Okay. Let me switch to this. You ever seen LeBron in the club?
LeBron does the club. Not like.
Not like who? Not like who?
All right, listen. Some people go out more than others. Some people like to enjoy their labor more.
All this to say,
yeah,
what he's going through right now and what he said today. Well, let me preface this by saying what he said today.
All of us.
He said, after a reporter asked him what he was doing in Atlanta and Vegas while Houston was in training camp at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we all know he was partying because he was partying with Lil Baby and whoever else in Vegas. He said he was getting ready for the season and he was with his personal trainers getting ready for the season. Then, last night he shows up to the court and everybody's like, he's a bit bigger. He's a bit bigger than he was in the bubble. What's happening here? So that's why I said my guy James, who we love. We do love.
We love him.
He supports us. But come on. Shane, what is your reaction to all this?
Well, I mean, James Harden is a great player, but that was all cap for sure. I mean, just
Well, yeah,
I'm-
we know that part, Shane.
Well, let me
I
ask
mean,
you.
you just, you know what? I believe that winners won the championship. You have to have that championship mentality, and I don't think James has that right now.
He has a championship mentality. Listen, James.
Oh,
Harden-
does he? Oh, does he, D?
Listen, he'll go out there and get 50.
Doesn't mean
Nah,
doesn't
man.
mean
Nah.
he's champion.
But listen, the
Nah.
problem. Listen, you gonna let me talk?
Go ahead.
The problem is when it gets later in the season, he runs out of gas. He gets tired because you have to be at a more elite level in shape when it gets late in the season. So
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Deep. How many times do you have to do that before you be like, maybe I should start trusting my teammates?
It's not even about trusting his teammates. He trusts them. It's
No.
about.
No, you don't trust your teammates trying to go out and score 50.
That's true.
It doesn't happen.
But it's a James show, bro. He's
Like
like
that's why me and Shane said he doesn't have a championship mentality.
he's like Iverson, bro. Didn't Iverson play the same way?
No, I can't. You can't say he's like Iverson. Iverson was a dog with rabies going to crazy. James Harden's cool. Iverson was a different beast, bro. Don't do that.
And Iverson
Harden's
was
a
like
bad
5
motherfucker,
inches
but don't do
shorter.
that. Iverson's the coldest little
Yeah,
man. that ever
Iverson
played.
still get buckets. That's what his thing to go do,
Yeah,
right?
but Iverson wanted that ring. You know he wanted it. You could tell.
Yeah,
he was shooting his
but
ass.
look at the
Iverson
teammates
went out and
Iverson had. Look at
Don't
the
say it in James Harden's eyes. I think
D,
James
Iverson
was
used to
cool.
go out and party?
Huh?
Did Iverson used to go out and party?
Yeah, but
Yes.
he still had the eye of the tiger though.
James does too. Every time he plays.
Uh-huh.
Look, guys.
You have
Iverson,
the
look at Iverson's teammates, even when he made it to the finals. Now look at the teammates James Harden has had.
Yeah, not the same.
It's not the same, bro.
I
Trust
think
your
Adib is
teammates.
just saying that. I think Adib is going to be like, "That's my bad." I think because Adib, you're smarter than that. Like you can't compare Harden to Iverson. You just can't, bro.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. That's one of your little Lupe Fiasco comments again.
Okay. So
No.
what do you
Yeah,
guys think? What do you guys
No,
think
no,
is gonna?
Wait, hold up, man. Just 30 seconds. I know we gotta go. Come on,
Okay.
Adib, Harden, Iverson.
How is this not the same?
It's not
They both
Iverson.
get buckets.
No, Iverson
talking
wanted
about?
to win, bro.
James is gonna have more points than Iverson.
But Iverson
more
wanted to
reason
win,
Iverson.
though. He wanted to win. He's not better than Iverson, and he's not better than Iverson.
They're the same, bro. They're the
No, they're
same.
not.
Yes, they are.
RNG, RNG said Iverson had Aaron McKee. Our point exactly. Our point
Bro,
exactly.
first of all, he had Mutombo. That was
What did
defensive-
Mutombo do besides block shots and rebound?
It's called a team, fool. That's how you win championships. You ever heard of that before? Everybody plays a position.
Yeah, but-
No, that's
but
not
you-
somebody
we're talking-
Iverson can trust to
Well,
score,
hold on.
bro.
We're talking about the mentality of the game. First of all, we're not talking about. First of all, we were never talking about getting buckets and doing what you can do. We're talking about the mentality, guys.
All right,
Mentality.
listen. His mentality is he just needs to get in shape when it goes to later in the season. That's
Right.
it.
I'm just saying, yeah. But
So
that's
my
it.
point is, what do you think is going to happen now, Deep? Do you think he gets traded?
I mean, the owner's smart. He's not giving him up for nothing. So
Yeah.
he got too much invested into him. So he's gonna hold him until either a good deal comes or James is gonna be like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna play." And I think that's what's gonna happen. James is gonna be like, "Fuck, I'm just gonna play."
Shane, do you think he's going to get traded?
Eventually, yes, I do. But it's in Houston's hands. It's really on Houston.
Yeah.
Right?
The right deal has to come.
But you know
I'm telling
what?
you this. I'm be like, yo, you can 3 years, $100 million, bro. Like, you're not going nowhere.
No, they don't want.
So you better play.
No, but you don't want a player in your camp, player on your team that's keep having all the other players keep the negativity. You know what I
No,
mean?
everybody. He cool with everybody. He cool with.
No, but he wants to leave though. He said Adib, but he said he wants to leave.
He wants
Yeah,
to leave.
it's not happening.
It's not
But he
happening.
said he wants to.
It's not happening.
We're gonna try to find a way. But if they want
Did
you
he play last night?
huh?
Did he play last night?
Yeah, but we're talking about eventually he's gonna get traded.
He
Yeah,
played like
fuck
trash
that.
last night. That's what he did. He played like trash last night. That's
But
what
eventually he's gonna get traded.
Let him
You don't
live.
want someone on your team that's
2020's been hard on all of us, bro.
All
Don't
right,
judge.
Deep clearly is biased because he's bought a lot of bottles in the club, which is cool. That's fine. That's
That's
fine.
my brother.
Nah, we love James. I'm just trying to see.
see.
I'm just trying to see a person who's had this type of mentality playing basketball that actually has won championships. That's what I'm getting at.
No, you can't.
No,
No one's
no.
gonna do it. You have to be 1,000% dedicated.
Right.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
Right.
You can't be in the
That's
club.
all I was saying. That's all
That's
I was
true.
saying.
I agree.
Okay. All right. So now, getting off James, man. Well, good luck, James.
Oh my God,
We'll see.
yeah.
We'll see you in the summertime. We'll see you in the summertime, my dude. So we all know that we talked about our top 10 MCs last week, and that was a straight shit show. So, but we're still gonna do it again this time. This time, we're gonna do something for our ladies because we have a lot of ladies in the chat. Shout out all the queens in here, man, and shout out to our boss lady producer Lindsay.
What's up,
For coming up with this. So now we're going to give you our top 10 female singers of the 90s and 2000s. Ladies and gentlemen, Adib, start your list.
Hold on. Let me make sure we on the same page because I don't want y'all to start roasting me.
Oh, here we go.
So, yeah, baby, give me some more wine. Thank you. So,
yeah, you're going to need some more wine after this.
To what? 2010?
No, we're going 90 to 2009.
90 to 2009.
Yes.
Okay. And all right. So are we counting if they came out in the 80s? Does it count?
Oh my God.
If they had hits in the 90s and 2000s, you can put them in.
No matter what year they came out.
No matter what year they came out. God damn.
Adib is crazy.
Adib is crazy.
All right, so
I think that's Lindsay. I think that's also Lindsay in here.
Yeah, that's Lindsay in the back giving them advice and shit. Okay.
What's the girl, the lead singer in 30W? What's her name again?
Come on, Dave. Stop. Hey, Dave, we under a time limit and you playing around. Okay.
All right, listen. Beyonce.
Okay. 1.
Mary J. Blige.
Okay. 2.
Aaliyah.
3.
Erykah Badu.
4.
Mariah Carey.
5.
Whitney.
Oh, 6. Okay. Because he was show talking shit about Whitney before the show. Okay, all right.
Bro!
He just knew he was going to get roasted. So he had to literally.
I'll save that. Because I got other people I want to put in before anyway.
Before Whitney?
Yeah, before Whitney. Brandy.
Okay. 6.
Janet Jackson.
7.
Rihanna.
Rihanna before Whitney. 8. Okay.
Bro, we're talking about Rihanna. Relax.
We're talking about fucking Whitney, bro.
That's baby Whitney.
Oh, goddamn.
Okay, keep going.
You got 8. Did you say Rihanna was baby Whitney? Did I hear that?
Wait. I'm talking about in the turn up.
Who said Rihanna's baby Whitney?
In the turn up way. They both turn up.
Shane, go get your boy, man.
Hey, man.
The people aren't going to believe our opinions in a minute, Deeb. Like, you gotta turn up.
Wait.
You're an 8. You're an 8.
You're an 8.
Do you understand why I compared Whitney and Rihanna?
Just finish it first.
Do you understand first?
No. Finish your shit, Deeb.
Because they
so
both
we can tell you how bad it is after. Huh?
Because they both turned up the same way. Shane.
Oh shit! Oh, yo, that's an insider. See, we gotta save that for Shane True Hollywood Story. Stop it,
Hey.
All right, Lauryn Hill.
9. It's terrible, man.
That shit is fire, bro. You crazy.
Go ahead.
Who's your 10th?
And so wait, this is just our favorite.
See, we ain't got this kind of time, man.
I'm gonna go Fate.
Wow, bro, this guy. All right, so just keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, there's no Whitney in his list. There's no Toni Braxton in his list. There's no Did he put Alicia Keys in his list? No Alicia Keys.
Hell no.
Okay. All right. So can I say mine?
Yes.
Whitney.
Sade was 70s and 80s.
Yeah, what was that?
Amber said Sade. Sade was 80s.
Yeah, Sade was definitely 80s.
Yeah.
Whitney, Mariah, Janet, Beyonce, Toni Braxton, of course, Aaliyah, Brandy, Mary J, Erica Badu, Alicia Keys.
Oh,
No Rihanna.
okay.
No Rihanna.
No Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill is great for that one album.
You like,
She's not
so what
a
about
singer.
Fugees?
Well, Fuji's was good, but she was basically emceeing on that shit. She had one song where she was singing.
Let me do mine.
Okay, go ahead, Shane.
All right. Beyonce, Faith, Mariah, Janet, Erica Badu, Whitney, Brandy, Mary, Aaliyah, and Jill Scott.
Oh, so no Alicia Keys. You put Jill for Alicia.
My shit
Wait,
sick.
did you have Tony Braxton in yours?
No Tony Braxton, because I tried to
Okay,
holler at her.
so
I tried to
what
holler
the
at her
fuck,
and
bro?
she didn't holler.
What the fuck?
No.
You got Faith over Tony Braxton? You too, D? Okay. What album was better? What Faith album was better than Tony Braxton's first album? Let me know that.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
What Faith album was better than Tony Braxton's first album?
Listen, bro, we're talking about songs. All right? And
No, bro.
longevity. Faith.
Okay,
homie.
Shane. I feel like you got some bias, bro. So what's going on? Why do
Yo,
you not have Tony
and
Braxton in
Ma-
this shit?
and Maya should be on my top 10 for real. Maya.
Maya
Maya?
over Alicia
Maya.
Keys over who?
Maya, I
Over
understand. No, Maya. Let's go that way.
Maya? Come on, bro.
Night Train.
I love
I'm
Maya.
taking Faith all day, bro.
Shane.
Hey,
Shane.
man. I'm just saying, but I gave you my top 10. I gave you my top 10. My top 10 will smash any of your guys' top 10.
You crazy.
I look at it.
Bro,
If you don't have Tony in your top 10, bro, it's not even.
you play more Faith songs than Tony songs.
No, I don't. I play as soon as I get home. Okay, maybe. Because she got fast and shit.
Exactly.
That doesn't mean anything, though, D. If I
True.
could,
Yeah,
I'd play Tony
you
all the
can't take-
time.
No, but bad. You are putting a
Tell
10
him
on
Night
Tony,
Train.
though.
Tell him Night Train.
First of all, Night Train is 19 years old. Okay, like, he wasn't even born at this time. Okay, fuck out of here, Night Train.
You said 19 years old. Why you do my dog? You do got a baby face though. You got a baby
Yeah,
face.
that boy Night Train barely got a beard right now. Like, bro, calm down, calm down. All right.
No, but you guys had a good list, though. You guys did all right.
Oh, we did all right. Even Adib? Even Adib?
It was cool. I could get where he's coming from. It was cool.
Bro, my
Adib does his list of personally what he likes.
exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I'm with you,
Adib,
bro.
If I did Adib's list, I'll have Blue Contrail in my top 10.
see, the people they're not gonna tune in no more after this. We're done. We're done after this. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our last show.
I remember Blue Contrail. She was like the first low key like little Beyonce before Beyonce. She looked just like
what?
Yeah,
That's why she was with Jay.
that makes sense.
She was with Jay.
Wow, Blue
makes sense.
Cantrell.
Yeah, she was bad.
Okay. So
Oh, it was terrible though. I hated
now-
that song.
now that we obliterated that list, y'all give us some lists that we could do that will be fun and entertaining, like these last two we've had. So thank y'all for putting up with us. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Shane's True Hollywood Story. Shane,
Oh shit.
the floor is yours, my friend. Go ahead.
Okay, man. Well, here we go. Well, when I was younger, everyone knows. So my godfather is Richard Pryor. When I was younger, I used to go over his house all the time. When I was young,
Like all the time.
not like all the time,
You just
all the time. I play games with his daughter, all that stuff. Play all hide and seek, all that. He had a big ass house in Sherman Oaks. That
Wow.
was like one of the biggest mansions out there. And we used to play games and all this, truth or dare, do all that.
yeah.
Game one time dares me, I dare you to go in the room and don't knock and open the door and go right in it into her father's room, Richard's room. I was like, I'll do that shit. Okay, cool, let's do it.
Wait.
Do it.
Wait, which room? Like a
Went to his bedroom, into my father's bedroom, to his bedroom, and just go in. Don't knock. The door's closed.
who set you up?
It was
This
his
is
ring.
This is
Oh.
who gave you the
Rain.
dare?
This is Rain.
Richard Pryor's daughter.
Yeah, right. This is Rain. It's a dare.
That's
So
funny.
I go in there. I run in there. I just run right in the door. Run right in the bedroom. The worst day of my life. It was also the worst and best day of my life. Because when I'm in there, I run into the room while he's in there. He's having sex with Dolly Parton, and she's butt naked. They're both butt naked. And I was
Dolly,
like,
motherfucker, that Dolly Parton,
Yeah.
big breasts Dolly
yeah.
Parton.
And I run in there. I get so much in trouble. They
That's
get,
the
oh,
first
man.
one that was like, damn.
I was grounded for like 2 months. I
Wait.
didn't be outside for like 2 months. Funny story, but Dolly Parton though.
Did they see you?
Yes,
Did
I
they
got-
see? They saw you? Did she turn around and you
Oh, man,
saw everything?
Yes, I got in trouble. Yeah, I got set up. She set me up.
Did he say anything to you?
Yeah, I got in trouble. Nigga, get the fuck up out of here. What you doing? Oh, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Shay's true Hollywood story. Wait, were they nice? Were they nice though? Were they nice?
Man, I just sat there staring at that. He could have been screaming at me. I didn't hear anything, but I was just looking at that. Like, oh my god!
This explains a lot. now I know.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Shay's true Hollywood
I
story.
just learned something new about you. All right.
Oh my god! And that is a wrap on our second show. I'm crying.
Oh.
Oh man! Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank y'all.
And thank y'all for just putting up with our technical difficulties. Deep. Yeah, we live artistic. I'm about to It's over. That we always end with Shane's
Artistic.
true.
Hey, Artistic
What
got
up,
a
Artistic?
Laker court in his backyard.
Huh?
Artistic got a cold Laker court.
Yeah, he got a cold one, dude.
What?
It's back court, actual court.
Like a court, Laker court. It's hard. It's
Oh
hard.
shit! Shout out
Yeah.
artistic, man. That's
Yeah.
why you never invited me over, punk.
We gotta play 3-on-3, Artistic. Get 2 more. Us 3 versus y'all 3. Let's go.
All right, yeah, that is my team, Supreme Stay Clean. That's episode 2. Shout out Adib, shout out Shane, shout out Supreme Tape, and look out for the New Year's Eve party. I mean,
Oh, relax.
relax. Oh, sorry. If you know, you know. It's that type of situation.
Going up, though. It's going up.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Yeah. Okay. See y'all next week, same time. I'll be back at midnight for Insomnia, but same time next week. My team Supreme Stay Clean. It will be episode numero 3 with another Shane True Hollywood story. Shane, you got something for next week? Oh, you got something?
They might be on timeout, man, after that.
Dolly Parton, bro.
Dolly
God
Parton.
damn.
Damn.
Richard Pryor was hitting all the baddies back then. Bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. All right, y'all. Thank y'all. We love y'all. Oh, should we raid somebody? Who's on right now? Should we raid somebody? Let me see. We didn't raid nobody last time. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Share the love.
Share the love. All right, Yasmina's on. Let's do that.
Let's do it, Night Train.
What'd he say? Okay. All right. Yeah. So thank y'all. See y'all next time. Love, love, love. Yeah.
Peace.
Ah, man. You guys. Something's wrong with you guys. We're still on, by the way. Rating.
What's so wrong with you guys?